Ashley Yearwood, you've been having a fantastic season thus far in school in Denison. What has been the improvements that you have done over the course of the year to reach the qualifying standard for upcoming championships?
Um, well, this year our sprinting program completely changed. Last year we did a lot of sprint work, but we also did a lot of other work that kind of helped us with our endurance. But this year, because most of the sprinters in our program are solely sprinters, we've been focusing a lot more on going fast and not really worrying about our endurance. And so I haven't been able to taper this year yet, but I can already feel that I'm a lot stronger and a lot faster than last year. I'm almost hitting my best times, and I haven't been rested for any of our meets. So
Now, obviously, we have Commonwealth Games coming up and other international meets for Bermuda. Uh, do you feel as if you can reach those qualifying standards?
yes, I have 3 more weeks, and then we have NCAA's, which is my last meet, and it's the biggest meet of the year for us. I will be resting and tapering for that, and me and our coaching staff are quite positive that I can reach those time standards.
And what's next for Ashley Yearwood? Over the next 2 years, what are you trying to accomplish personally in swimming?
Um, really, I just want to be faster. I dropped a lot of time last year, and this year I'm doing a lot better than I did last year. So I'm really just looking for a lot of improvement. I don't have like concrete goals or anything. I want to see what I can do in the next 2 years.
It was 2 years ago that you were named the first ever youth female athlete of the year. Take us back to when that was announced and what emotions you felt on that night hearing your name called.
Well, it was amazing. I I think at the time I didn't really know how big of a deal it was. Um, I know 2 years ago really wasn't that long ago, and but I do feel like I'm a lot older than I was then. I do remember sitting there and being like, oh, listening to the other girls' accomplishments, and I was like, man, I could win, but I might not. Like I didn't really realize how happy I would be if I did in fact win. And then after winning that and having this time to think about how amazing that was and how great of an accomplishment it is to see that I'm not only doing things for myself, but I'm also doing things for my country and everything. It's kind of like every time I go down to the pool, or if I'm not wanting to swim, I'm like, oh, I'm not just doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my school. I'm doing this for my country. Like this is a big deal, and I don't think I ever realized it back then.
Now, let's talk a little bit about your height. Do you think it's a disadvantage your height for what you do in swimming, or you think it's a better advantage? Because naturally, a lot of swimmers are a lot taller and are able to go through the water a lot faster. But do you think your height is at a disadvantage for you?
I think it is physically a disadvantage. Whenever anyone at school looks at me and I'm wearing a Denison swimming dive shirt, they're like, "Oh, are you a diver?" To explain to them, I'm not. I'm a swimmer. So I think it definitely is a physical disadvantage, just because I don't have that height and I have to pull more water. I have to take, pretty much I have to swim more yards or meters than a taller person would. But it also is an advantage because I get to move my arms faster because they're smaller. Um, and also I think mentally it's an advantage because I do know that I am a lot shorter than the typical swimmer, so it kind of it pushes me and it helps me mentally to say, oh yeah, I'm short, and everyone's probably looking at me and saying, what is she gonna do? And it kind of helps.
Now, what form did the work you done in Bermuda prior to going to college, how did that help you get to where you are today?
Um, Well, one of the problems that a lot of swimmers have when they get to college is that they've never swam in meets so big. A lot of people, they do really well at all our jewel meets, and then you get to conference and our big meet, and they like tense up, and oh, this is a huge meet, and they're caught up in how big the meet is, whereas I've been to all those international meets before. I swam against people that are way faster than me. I swam in meets knowing that I was never going to come anywhere near first, second, or third. And I learned at a young age that that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what place you're going to come in. You need to swim fast, kind of thing. So I think that really helps because we got to our big meet last year, and a lot of the girls in my grade were freaking out. They were like really stressed. They were like, "Oh, this is a really big deal." And I was like, "It's fine. Like it's just like another meet. There's just more people." So I think being able to go to all those big meets and like international meets really helped with that.